Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I am the Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of The Walking Dead 7-inch scale Savior Prisoner Daryl, made by McFarlane Toys. And this is a figure that I have never wanted, and still don't really want, but I got it. Because, I mean, it's a figure from the show and they don't make too many figures, and I do the reviews, so I got it.
Yep.
But,
I'm
yep.
equally as enthused.
But there he is in his prisoner outfit, and there's a picture on the back. Oh, let's open him up. So there he is. Dirty Daryl. Done dirt cheap. Dirty Daryl on Easy Street. Oh, he got an eye on his back? I never noticed that. I don't think it's supposed to be an eye. That's just the...
Isn't that to chain him up or something?
Yeah. Yep. There's Dirty Daryl with a big old A on his chest.
A for asshole.
Yeah. And it makes me think of the Fonz. Like, hey, I'm Dirty Daryl.
Except he wouldn't talk, he'd just pout and look sad.
I kind of wish they'd called this Dirty Daryl instead of Prisoner Daryl. Dirty Daryl.
It just has such a nice ring to it.
Yeah. Well, he comes with two accessories. His stupid base, and I mean that's just for all the... I don't really like the Walking Dead bases, but... And he also comes with his mop, which is an appropriate accessory for him in this outfit.
I don't think he'd be of much use for cleaning, though. Because he's probably just tracking dirt fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Another reason that I don't like this idea of an action figure is, I mean, when you think of action figures, like, you think of, like, them fighting the enemy or recreating iconic scenes. But what would you do with this? Like, just have him standing there with Negan looking at him? Like, I just think this is a really poor choice for a figure. I think it's just that... I almost think the reason they made this is just because Daryl's outfit doesn't change very much. That they keep wanting to make Daryl figures, and they needed another way to make one. So they thought, that's another outfit for Daryl.
They couldn't make naked Daryl.
Well, no, they can't get away with that. But that would be funny. But, I mean, they did a good job on the figure. It's just, I don't think this was necessary. But, oh, man.
I'm sure there are people that are like, yay, and I just don't agree.
Well, the thing that sucks most about it is if they were making lots of Walking Dead figures, there's like... This was part of like a series of like 6 or 7 figures. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad to have this one. But there's like hardly any figures coming out. And this is one of the ones we get out of only a few. Mm-hmm. It's like, man, you could have made so many characters. And you made Daryl in his prison outfit, where he's dirty and...
His dookie duds.
Yeah, and doesn't do anything but mop the floor and then escape eventually. It's like, ugh, why did you do that? We're annoyed this figure actually exists and they picked this one, but let's just go over the figure for what it is. Now looking at the face, I think it looks like Daryl and I think it looks like Norman Reedus, which is good. There was, similar to if you watched the Ezekiel review, they had 2 of Ezekiel and 2 of Daryl, and the other Ezekiel looked bad, and the other Daryl also looked bad, and I wish I would have took a picture. I should have took a picture, I didn't think of it. But something just looked really off about it. It looked really goofy, like he was like
his face looked really dumb.
Yeah, and I think the hair was on crooked, and he just looked insane. And it was not a good insane.
He kind of looked a little bit like Ernest.
Yeah, a little bit. Man, I should have took a picture. But this one I think looks a lot better and looks like Daryl. But I think they did a pretty decent job on his hair. Get his hair all hanging in his face. And
slimy looking.
Yeah. Pretty good job at that. And they did the scruff of his beard pretty good too. Like his scruffy little beard he always has. The bags under his eyes and all that I think looks pretty good. Paint and sculpt of his face. Because with the Ezekiel figure, like we were complaining, because it didn't really look like the actor very much, but I think this looks like Norman Reedus. I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, I think it looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good, like good likeness, but the Ezekiel toy is much better. Just because it's not this dumb fucking outfit.
And as for the rest of the body, I think the dirt looks nice. I mean, he definitely looks dirty and...
I think they went a little overboard.
Maybe. It's been a while since we watched that, and I mean, he was pretty dirty.
He was dirty, but I don't think he looked like somebody trapped him in a porta-john and knocked it over and covered him with shit. Because that's what this looks like.
A little bit.
Or there was like a sewage backup and he rolled in it.
Well, he's Dirty Daryl! What else is Dirty Daryl gonna do?
Look sad.
I see one of my favorite parts is the A, just because it looks like it was spray painted on him.
Yeah, that does look really good.
Yeah, the way they did that's nice. I mean, the dirt's nice if you want him that dirty. And I have to look up pictures and see if he actually was that dirty.
It's painted well, I think it's too much.
I like the little crackling thing. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's just something that happened, but it almost looks like the dirty stuff crackled and it almost looks like he was muddy and it dried up and started cracking. And I don't know, that's like the way it looks.
Looks like it'd be crunchy.
Yeah. Man, his skin's really dirty. Even when Daryl's not in this outfit, he usually is dirty. But I mean, this is extra dirty Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl doesn't seem like, even for the apocalypse, like he gives much care towards personal hygiene.
Yeah, he's probably a stinky person. I mean, in the apocalypse you might not notice, because when you got rotting corpses walking around, that's one of the worst smells imaginable, so maybe body odor wouldn't be that bad. And I think probably...
I think when they're in Alexandria, though, people probably are like, that's the stinky guy.
Yeah. Before Alexandria, probably everybody stunk like B.O. because there just wasn't a lot of shower options.
Find some soap and roll in a creek.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the sculpt of the clothes, though. They did a nice job on the sculpt of it. See, that's the thing. For this figure, for what it is, they did a nice sculpt on it. A nice paint and sculpt, I think. And I like that he's actually an action figure. He is very well articulated from the looks of it. His head can turn. It's on a ball joint, so it can do what a ball joint can. Then at the shoulders, and go up like that. Go up like that. And then it could spin there at the elbow. There's also a hinge. And then the wrist it could spin, and there's a hinge. Whoa. Well, that's one thing. That is a very tiny little peg for a 7-inch figure. It's weird. It's almost like a peg you'd see on a 5-inch figure.
Maybe they just use the same joints they make for the 5-inch ones. So, like, fuck it.
They may have. Then the hips, I don't think he spins, but he can do almost a split, sort of. And he can kick out a little bit, go back a little bit. Then at the knee, then it can spin there. Then at the ankle, basically just wiggles. So articulation's alright. It's enough that I would say he is definitely an action figure and not a statue, which I do like that. Same with Ezekiel. They're both action figures and not statues.
Mm-hmm. Major improvement.
Mm-hmm. Now there's the older 7-inch Daryl next to Dirty Daryl. You can see this Daryl's kind of dirty too. But they both look like Norman Reedus. I think they did a pretty good job on the face sculpt and paint on both of them, and the hair. Like I said, it's not perfect, but I think it looks pretty good. But this one is closer to a statue. Like an older style 90s McFarlane toy where it's basically stuck in a pose and not a whole lot moves. I mean, you can turn the head, you can move his arms up a little bit. His legs can spin pointlessly, but it's more of a statue than an action figure. I prefer this one because it's the classic Daryl look. And he's got his crossbow, and I just like this look better. But I do like the articulation on this one.
We need that articulation in the other outfit.
Yep. But that would mean we're getting another Daryl figure.
Well, he could just be an extra. extra to what they were going to make anyway.
Yeah.
Don't replace somebody.
And here's Daryl next to Ezekiel, the other figure released at the same time. And I'd say Ezekiel comes with a much nicer accessory, a sword, cane, a lot cooler than a mop. And there's Dirty Daryl next to Dwight and Negan.
His bestest buddies.
Yep. These are like two of the main people he interacted with while he was kept a prisoner. So, I guess if you wanted to do that scene or something, that would be cool, I guess. So now back to the figures. Oh, damn it! We're not reviewing them, reviewing this piece of shit.
Not a piece of shit, I'm just covered in it.
Yeah. So here's the mop. It's got a plain black handle with a little bit of brown on the end, or reddish brown, and then a nice sculpt for the mop part of the mop. It looks alright.
Looks like a mop.
Yeah. Okay, so my opinion of this figure is that it's really well done. They made it look like if you're going to make an action figure of him in that outfit, I think they did an excellent job of it. So if you like that and wanted that, I think it's pretty good. Like the articulation's good, the sculpt's pretty good, paint's good, although maybe the dirt's excessive. I don't know. But I think they did an excellent job of that. But I didn't really want that figure of Daryl very much to be made. I could have picked probably 100 other things they could have made from the show before that.
My overall opinion of this figure is that he is rude and he smells bad.
Oh, well, he looks like he smells bad.
That's all I have to say.
Oh, we were saying that, like, kind of like the old classic He-Man figures, they had Stinkor and Mossman, who actually had smell. They were made to smell bad. And they should have did that with this figure. It made him stink like shit or garbage or something.
I was saying they could have made him with scratch and sniff BO.
Yeah.
In his armpits.
Oh yeah, BO. He could either smell like shit, like that could be a random thing. You don't know which one you're gonna get. You scratch and sniff, you might smell like BO, he might smell like shit, he might smell like garbage.
Or what was the other thing you said? Rotten beef.
Well, yeah, rotten beef. I don't know. That one don't really make as much sense.
No. But it rhymed at the time.
Or he could smell like a dead rotting animal, like if he got walker guts on him or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, I think they did a good job on the figure. It's not one that I really wanted. I think I'm probably not going to display him. He's probably going to go in a box.
Dirty Daryl with roadkill stank action. Comes with a whacking mop.
And a big old A on his chest. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's up to you if you want to buy this. I don't really have much of a...
If you want this, you should get it. But if you think it's dumb, then you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Even though we did it anyway.
Hmm? I don't think I would have bought this. If I didn't do reviews, I don't think I would have bought this figure.
Yeah.
I'm not a completist person. So, yeah. Well, that's Mr. Evilcheese.
I'm so yeah.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Well, hey, Daryl, don't look so down. We're going to put you to work today. Make you feel useful. Now I want you to clean this toilet nice and good. I want to be able to eat my SpaghettiOs out of the bowl. So get to work. We'll check back in a few minutes to make sure you're not just screwed around here. Twiddling your fingers, thumb up your ass, alright? And get that nasty look off your face. You're making me feel bad. Alright, get to it. Daryl, now just what in the hell are you doing? You don't clean a toilet with a mop. You got a screw loose in that head of yours. Oh, damn it, Daryl, you can't do anything right. Get that mop out of the toilet. You can go out and deal with the walkers at the fences. Let's see if Daryl can handle this. Daryl! What are you doing? Daryl, what? What the hell are you doing to the walkers? Scrubbing them with the mop? What? You trying to smother them? You can't smother walkers. What do you put onto the poor guys? Damn it, Daryl, give me that damn mop. Damn, give me that mop. For shit's sake, Daryl, what is your problem? You and this mop. And I'm going to give you this mop back, and if you want to use the mop so bad, go in and mop the floors. If that's all you want to do. Just play with the damn mop. Here. Daryl, what the hell, man? Stop picking on the walkers. Whatever. Just do whatever you want. I don't care.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh,